Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be presenting our case analysis on the Inn on Fifth, a prestigious luxury boutique hotel located in Naples, Florida. This analysis was conducted by our team, me, Bella Boyer, Nathan, Matthew, and Robert. Let's begin by going over the agenda for our presentation. Our presentation will be divided into 5 key sections. So first, we'll start with the introduction. We'll provide an overview of the Inn on Fifth, including its location, significance, and key highlights such as awards and recognitions. Then we'll go over some key issues with the hotel. We'll do a general environmental analysis to explore the broader factors impacting the hotel, covering political, economic, social, technological, and environmental and legal aspects. Then we'll go into the SWOT analysis, and then we'll talk about our strategic alternatives and recommendations. So now let's move on to the introduction. The Inn on Fifth is a prestigious luxury hotel boutique located on the iconic Fifth Avenue in Naples, Florida. Its central location offers guests access to premier shopping, dining, and cultural experiences. The hotel is renowned for its luxurious comfort and impeccable service, making it a favorite among both leisure and business travelers. Over the years, the Inn on Fifth has received several accolades, including being named one of Travel Plus Leisure's top 500 hotels and maintaining Forbes Travel Guide 4-star rating for a decade. These recognitions underscore its commitment to superior service and setting industry benchmarks. Let's move on to the key issues the hotel is currently facing. The Inn on Fifth faces several key challenges that impact its operations and future growth. These include economic sensitivity. As a luxurious hotel, its revenue is highly dependent on the economic climate. Fluctuations in the economy can directly affect guest bookings and overall spending. Another key issue is the competition from alternative lodging. So, the rise of non-traditional lodging options like Airbnb and VRBO presents significant competition. These platforms often offer competitive pricing and unique accommodations that appeal to modern travelers. Another key issue is the market saturation. The luxury hotel market in Naples is highly competitive, with numerous of high-end hotels vying for the same clientele. Another key issue are obviously technological advancements. To stay competitive, the Inn on Fifth must continually invest in technology to enhance guest experiences and operational efficiency. This requires significant resources and staying ahead of industry trends. So these challenges provide a foundation for our analysis. Next, Matthew will cover the broader environmental factors influencing the hotel's operations.
So now looking at the pestle analysis, there's many supportive government policies such as state-funded tourism campaigns or tax incentives that create opportunities for growth. However, challenges like stricter immigration policies or increased labor costs due to wage regulations could strain the profitability. The success of the Inn on Fifth as a luxury boutique hotel heavily depends on tourism and consumer spending. So economic downturns, inflation, and declining disposable incomes often lead to a reduction in luxury travel, directly affecting their booking. Now, looking at social trends strongly shape the Inn on Fifth's appeal, especially given its Naples location. The median age in the area is 53 years old, significantly higher than the national average. So, with an affluent demographic and a median household income of $80,815, this is definitely an ideal location. It aligns with the preferences for high-end accommodations and tranquil experience-driven stays. Socially, the hotel caters to this demographic by prioritizing fine dining and exclusivity over more vibrant or budget-friendly offerings. Now, looking at the technology side, it plays a pivotal part in enhancing both operational efficiency and guest experience. For luxury hotels like the Inn on Fifth, this includes mobile check-ins, smart room features, and AI-driven personalized marketing. While these innovations boost competitiveness, they also require significant investment in infrastructure and training. Now, looking at the environment, Florida's environment is definitely both an asset and a challenge. Naples benefits from year-round pleasant weather, making it a prime tourist destination, especially in the winter. However, the summer heat and the hurricane season poses risks, including potential damage, temporary closures, and reputational harm. So managing these environmental factors through preparedness and strategic planning is essential for the sustained success. And on top of that, there's definitely laws that could come into place that could have an impact, like compliance with regulations and safety standards, and accessibility and non-discrimination legal requirements in service provision.
Going on to the SWOT analysis, starting off with the strengths, as mentioned before, NL Fifth is on the iconic Fifth Avenue, which is obviously near shopping, premier shopping and dining establishments. There's also luxurious amenities at the hotel, including rooftop pool, which has fantastic views of the overall city, spa, fine dining, and club level suites. Um, as mentioned before, has a prestigious reputation, being Forbes four-star rating and being a top 500 hotel, and is also known for its exceptional care and exclusive offerings. Strong brand, um, having a strong brand is also a big, uh, characteristic of In on Fifth, being that they're trusted by affluent travelers seeking luxury from all over the world. Going into their weaknesses, they do have high costs, that being expensive, having expensive, standards because it is expensive to maintain high luxury standards, especially in this economy where we have seen a fluctuation in interest rates. But going forward, hopefully with the come down of interest rates, this weakness will not be as severe. As mentioned before as well, economic sensitivity. The hotel relies on discretionary spending, so in time periods of low consumer spending, it's not going to be a hotel that's going to be flourishing as much as, let's say, in other economic times. Also, market saturation. It competes with many high-end hotels such as the Ritz-Carlton, the Hilton, and the Marriott. Um, those being very close as well. So it does have some strong competition locally. And there's also a limited revenue streams. The dependence on accommodations and dining makes up a majority of their revenue stream. That also being said, they also do lag behind technologically, um, specifically behind on mobile check-ins and smart room tech, which now segues into the opportunities of something that they can now implement. Tech integration would probably be a huge opportunity for them to go, really integrate into their rooms going forward. With the implementation of smart room technology, with the curtains, AC, and other, let's say TV, that would honestly serve them, um, tremendously going forward. Um, Along with experience travel, they can create unique local packages for guests depending on what demographic may be coming in from different parts of the country or maybe even outside of the country. The emerging markets, as mentioned before, it one of the opportunities they can really strive for is to attract younger and international travelers, as opposed to, let's say, some international travelers that are mainly known for Miami. They may find ways to try and attract other travelers to go visit Naples as well, as it's a very beautiful and tranquil city. In regards to sustainability, they could adopt eco-friendly practices to attract green travelers and also collaborate with nearby businesses for exclusive experiences via local partnerships. Moving on to the threats, they do have rising competition. As mentioned before, you have the Hilton, the Marriott, and other major hotel chains, along with Airbnb, which tries to undercut them in some of the price of their rooms. There are economic risks as well, declines in luxury spending during downturns, environmental risks, Naples being a hurricane-prone location, and just the majority of Florida, they do tend to find themselves in some high waters um, during hurricane season. So that is definitely something to look out for and something that the hotel needs to keep in mind. Shifting expectations, their demand for tech and green initiatives. Um, they're a little slow on moving, shifting to these expectations, but again, this is an opportunity that they should be able to grow in. And lastly, going to the labor costs, there are rising wages and regulations, which can squeeze margins. But ideally, with the new economic landscape that we should be seeing in the coming year, 2025, we'd like to see a slight um, equilibrium in that. Now moving on to the strategic alternatives.
Thank you. And moving on to strategic alternatives, our team came up with three viable strategic alternatives that we believe leverage the existing strengths and opportunities of In on Fifth, while also working to address some of the weaknesses and threats that the hotel faces moving forward. So the first alternative that we suggested was to enhance their technological integration. This would be upgrading to mobile check-ins and smart room features, such as in-room controls, personalized itineraries that utilize AI to create the best itinerary based on that individual's specific needs and desires. Um, However, the main struggle that comes with trying to implement this is one, the cost. And on Fifth would likely take on a huge cost to develop an app that seamlessly integrates everything they want in it, and as well as it's going to constantly need to be updated and maintained in order to be usable for guests and to be able to maintain competitiveness against competitors that are also trying to develop the same thing. The second strategic alternative we suggested was to develop exclusive local experiences. This would be partnering with local businesses to offer unique experiences, whether it be cultural tours, tours of the beach or the city in general, um, or just kind of working with businesses to offer packages at discounts to consumers and then offering possibly travel accommodations to those experiences. We believe this would be a great opportunity because it it's it expands what an on Fifth offers as a hotel, in addition to things like the spa or the restaurant, or the club level suites. It's one more thing that In on Fifth offers that maybe their competitors don't offer. However, it does rely on an ongoing relationship with local vendors, which could degrade over time. And then the last one is expanding marketing to new demographics. This would mainly be, social media campaigns, online campaigns, that are focused on trying to attract younger affluent travelers as well as international guests. Mainly, Naples as a whole, it's an older age demographic. And by targeting younger affluent travelers, they could reduce their dependency on a single demographic. So if there was an economic downturn, they'd be less likely to go out of business as a result. And moving on from this, in deciding which strategic alternative to choose, our recommendation is to develop a hybrid strategy that actually combines all three of the strategic alternatives. This would mean they would combine the introduction of technology through a mobile application along with the development of exclusive local experiences. And with that include marketing to new demographics. The reasoning for this, for one, as stated previously, it leverages the strengths of the hotel. They're known for offering a tailored and personalized experience to their guests, and this goes in line with that. And it also increases the offerings available through the hotel, as again stated previously, that some competitors might not be able to offer. We believe that combining all three of these addresses the current market demand. There is a big demand for technological upgrades, especially in the hotel and travel space. And this would help align themselves with modern expectations and ensure that the actual infrastructure of the hotel does not become outdated. And developing exclusive local experiences would maintain competitiveness, particularly with companies like Airbnb or VRBO that are known for offering unique experiences. This would be something unique that the hotel could offer to kind of match those companies. Um, And along that line, it increases their value proposition against both competitors and substitutes because this may not be something that every hotel is doing. The last thing, and the main reason why we believe the hybrid strategy works well, is if the marketing draws in a younger demographic. There's been a rise in the use of social media, particularly among the younger demographic or the primary users. So being able to draw this in could bring a lot of business and help to broaden the customer base so that it doesn't have to rely on just older affluent travelers moving forward. And with that, that is our recommendation and the conclusion of our presentation. Thank you.